And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the base of the wall.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Carter, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
The count.
On the ground, 2-ball. He's in there. Ben Joyce comes on now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit, takes ball one.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But is it
high fly ball out to left field? Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 1-0. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. A 3-run dinger. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. That clips a corner.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, base is empty. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Here's Michael Toglia. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Here's Mike Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Just missed.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game.
Let's go.
Kenley Jansen into the game. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. On the ground to third. Turner throws across the diamond. 1 out in the second. Here comes Real Muto.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now here is Jeremy Pena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Real Muto leads off first with 1 away. Just missed. The pitch. That one ripped. Boom goes the dynamite. That one felt good. And they add on. It's 6-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
1 out, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter, singled and scored his first time. And that's outside. And another ball.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he'll be safe at first. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball center field. Adele moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So a man aboard. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Pulls that one foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Victor Robles. He's already homered here in this one. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. Here's the third baseman, Paul DeJong. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball,
You tie a
2
guy
strikes.
up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And that one ripped to left and foul ball. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Mike Piazza digs in now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Hunter, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
0-2.
To the right side, Farmer. Piazza out in the play. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
New pitcher on now,
0-1's the
Camilo Doval.
Compared to some days,
That's out.
this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So, he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And now Michael Toglia, 0 for 1 so far. Yates back to work. Popped up left side. Turner pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Kyle Farmer grounded out his first time up. That's towards center. Adele moves under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
And no one can get there.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Jeremy Pena. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And as we go to the last of the third. Here's Joe Adell. First
Ball
offering, and it just misses. That catches the corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the left fielder, Don Baylor. That one catches the zone, strike one. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Now only 1 out remaining. And the batter will be Justin Turner. And there's the strike. On the ground, and this should do it. And that'll do it. 9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Delaware. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Outside. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Adios, pelota. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. That misses, and that's ball one. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. It makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really time consuming.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And that is out of play. We've heard of athletes working out on a team flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Oh, at that point, you might as well break the fungo bat out and start taking ground balls mid-flight as well.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. A new pitcher in the game, Ryan Zefferjohn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ripped on a line to center. Adele makes the grab, 2 down. Singy, be honest. Did you know what continent you were on when you woke up this morning?
Not until I saw what we were having for breakfast.
Paul DeJong will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. In the dirt.
0-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Yo, 1. Just missed. Perdomo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Out to short, Seager. Sends it to first, and that is that. Here's Mike Trout. Singy, one thing visiting teams always chat about before playing in this stadium is the dimensions of the outfield wall. Doesn't take much to hit one out. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, only 307 down the left field line and 325 in right. It's a great park for right-handed pull hitters. And the deepest part of the park doesn't take up much space.
This is a hitter's park, no doubt. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Shohei Ohtani. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Fought off foul. In the air out to center. Carter makes his way towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Gil Hodges now at the plate. Now one missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next one misses. 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 outs, base is empty. And there's the automatic.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Seager stands in down. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Strike 2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your...
Threw it by him. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Blake Treinen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
I don't think I ever will. How the wrongest be the loudest, while the ones who know the deal let it slide without a shrill. I guess the meekest are the sleekest. Is it sheepish? Is it ill?
That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's JT Realmuto. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Ball one there. Farmer on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
There's one to Hodges, and they turn two. Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. He's already homered in this game. Hit in the air, center field. Adele going after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now at Singer Stadium. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. Jason Adam gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And one out now. Luis Rengifo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Out to short. Zips it across, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Joe Adele. And that drops in for a strike. There's the swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Hector Neris. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And a big swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 away. Now it's the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Paul DeJong. Grounded out his first time. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 7-1. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer, and he's already singled in this game. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Just a slow ground ball this time. Turner to first, and they're happy to. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Digging in, Don Baylor. Adam back to work. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Boog, there's an arcade down that first baseline, and the way this game is going, I'm starting to wonder if we would have been better off having these teams play skee ball or something.
Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Justin Turner in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And the left-hander on now, Jose Alvarado. He's into the game with the bases empty. There's the strike. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away. Got it! And that's the ball game. And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton.
Don't nobody want to dance slow in the brand.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Here's Mike Trout. And that's through there for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Chris, I always have a good time getting the opportunity to broadcast the game at a GBL.
Yeah, how's that?
Swings and misses, struck him out. On the ground. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. So up next, Gil Hodges. And that's outside. Ball one. Because we get to see some of the greatest places in the world. How many leagues send you from London to Lima to Liechtenstein?
Well, we're definitely racking up the air miles in this league, and we also get to try some of the best food in the world along the way, so that's another bonus.
Now a screamer into the outfield. 2 down. The best part is the food is always different. We're never ordering the same thing in 2 different cities.
Yeah, except for coffee, and you know I need coffee no matter what continent I'm on.
You and me both, partner. Shohei on the go.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends. And we're back. And towing the slab, Roki Sasaki. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swinging a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position. And still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Runners on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Go to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Oh, great grab on the dive. Throws from his knees. There's one. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And here it comes. Way inside. Roll to short, could be two. Flips it behind his back. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager. That one finds the zone. Strike one. On the inside corner for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Mike Piazza. Just missed. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you...
Hauls it in to end the inning. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Ben Joyce. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Paul DeJong swings through it for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Gets to it onto first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Michael Toglia.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
1 ball, no strikes.
On a line out towards center. That's a base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Making a move at first. Coming in as the pinch runner, number 4. 1 down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Slider right there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To Hodges in time. On to the 3rd inning, and now Joe Adell. McCullers back to work. And the slider just misses. And he's going to reset as he steps off the rubber. Justin Martinez taking over on the mound. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
On its way to the corner, Castellanos on his horse. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. Justin Turner up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it falls. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
0-2.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That's out number 2. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Breaking ball inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. So coming into the game now on defense, Christian Moore. He's the new third baseman. And now it's JT Realmuto. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A solo shot, and they walk it off for the win. And a 1-0. Okay, all set to go. Here's Mike Trout. And a strike on the outside corner. And this one is off and running. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That one ripped right center field. And it's off the wall. Around first, digging for 2. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. And
now this one gets through. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Mike Piazza, the next to hit. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag. Back here with my pal Ziggy, our starting pitcher in this one, Nolan Ryan. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Evan Carter. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is outside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's a little bit low.
That's a really good
2
take.
balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Adele going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. And he blows that one by him at 100.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That one in triple digits.
Ahead 0-2 in the count.
No
sure,
balls,
you've got
2
4
strikes.
pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Luis Rengifo. And he takes a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Joe Adele stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And now it's even up.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1-2 to count.
Next pitch is outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one in the air center field. Carter makes the grab. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And here is Don Baylor. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, bases empty. Ground ball right side. Sends it to Tolia. That's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
1-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Check swing. Did he go? No. Time asked for it to plate prior to the 2-1 pitch. This one in the air. Turner makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Victor Robles.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Headed down the line. Trout on his horse. Hauls it in after a long run. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Justin Turner. Jason Adam into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Just
That
missed.
That's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Robles makes the grab, and there's one away. Here's Trout.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Robles has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And he couldn't hold back. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Eric Gagne.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. And delivers outside.
2-2.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one is back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And this place is rocking. And they walk it off. And your final score. At the plate, Junior Caminero. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Javier Sanoja. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a curve drops in for a strike. Base hit center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low.
Runner takes off. Pitches low.
That's down.
Throws, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. He was late there. Strike one. Sanoja
1-1.
over at second. One down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. 2 out. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. There's a strike. Swings through that.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That's ripped, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast. It's 2-0. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch swinging.
It's 0-1.
To the right side, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Now, Paul DeJong. Hot shot to third. Slings to first, and that is that. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Blyleven back to work. That one fouled off. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's a little bit high. 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 down, bases empty. Now here's Jake Bauers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Bauers beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
2 outs. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first, and that'll do it. Back now, and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Calvin Fauché.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitter
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. And out number 1 on the grab. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Hit weakly on the ground, and it goes just foul. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Into the dive, and he got it. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. In the dirt, blocked.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Tolia off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the
0-2.
box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Jose Alvarado gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now the lefty cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Junior Caminero will hit next. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-2.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they inch closer. It's 3-1. Sanoa in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Right through there for a strike. So now 1-2.
1-2 to count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Loud takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. strike one.
1-1.
They're down to their final strike. 2 outs, bases empty.
Count.
That one in the
2-2.
dirt, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. And your Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Catfish Hunter. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One up, one down. Now it's going to be Javier Sinoja. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Lau at the plate. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Pena. In plenty of time to first. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Out towards right center field. Low, ranging after it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Evan Carter stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. One down, base is empty. That one outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count is full.
And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Makes the grab for the second out. And now the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. Throw to first. Carter back in on a dive. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can't forget it. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Here's Victor Robles. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that one fouled off. That one down the line, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled. All set for the start of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Hunter winds and deals. And a swing and a miss.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
1-2.
Next pitch misses way outside. Caught him looking for the K. And now Josh Lowe. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And the batter now, Carson Williams. There's the strike. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2. Ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jesus Tinoco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Throw over to Bowers. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Michael Toglia.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And first offering is fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got it double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. In the air to make the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So a man aboard. JT Realmuto steps in. That one ripped. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 3.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall. You kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Jeremy Pena. This one in the air, center field. He's there. He's got it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Jason Adam, will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Adam, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. And downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Outside. And that is ball 1.
1-0. Yeah. 1-1.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And they're down to their last out. Agustin Ramirez at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Outside corner for a strike. This could end it. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. Welcome to El Diamante, the only South American. About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Drew Rasmussen.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. What a start to this one. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So up next, Evan Carter. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. For those of you tuning in who might be new to the GBL, it stands for the Global Baseball League. It's an 8-team league that plays what many consider a mini season.
It's baseball, but it's different, that's for sure.
Fires across the diamond, one out in the top of the first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Lined, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And fouled off. Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around third. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot.
Pitching change here, Kevin Kelly.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. What do you mean by it's different?
Well, the 28-game season, it changes everything. You don't have a lot of time for losing streaks or slumps in this league, especially with only 14.
And that one gets away at the plate. Tosses to first, and that is out number 2. Well done behind the dish. Here's Michael Tolia.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1. The shortened schedule sort of forces teams to start hot and stay hot the entire season.
Exactly. You don't ease into it. The GBL ain't a marathon. It's a sprint.
Throws to first. And now Junior Caminero. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
And there's one down. So digging in, Javier Sinoja. Just off the inside edge. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Carter sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Out. number 2. And now it's Brandon Lau. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. Lau out on the play. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Calvin Fauché. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Kyle Farmer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Rips that one center field. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Real Muto up the middle into the outfield, base hit, and now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's out to center field. Wilson on his way over. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter, doubled his first time up. Ripped on a line. Wilson makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Castellanos. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to short. Williams. They take the force out. 3rd out. Bottom of the second. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Malley back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Way outside, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Josh Lowe now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Carson Williams. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. That just misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses. We're back to start the 3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jesus Tinoco. Into center. Wilson pulls it in on the run. Here's Victor Robles.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Just missed. 1 out, base is empty. There's a line drive to left field. Grabs it on the run. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good, quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Two outs.
Ball one.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strike. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Jake Bauers. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Jose Alvarado.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now here is Preston Wilson. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Out to short, Pena. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Next to hit, Agustin Ramirez. First pitch misses.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1 ball,
Alvarado
2 strikes.
is just 1 strike away.
3.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Just about set to go now. Towing the slab in today's game, Max Meyer. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 planes, horizontal and vertical.
Evan Carter now at the plate. Outside with a breaking ball. So, Singy, did you stop by the Lima statue before the game?
I did. I usually enter the stadium through the gates in left field anyways, so it's hard to miss it.
1 out, bases empty. Right side, Bauers. And he handles it himself for the out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch just misses. That statue was at the Lemurs' original stadium in Madagascar.
Wonder how they got it to Lima.
Probably Lemurs. They could do anything. Low. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Got him swinging. So up next, Javier Sinoja. There's a strike. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Lau at the plate. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the. Back here at El Diamante. Now it's the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. And that one fouled off. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Victor Robles. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 down, base is empty. To third, Caminero. In the dirt, nice pick. So digging in, Paul DeJong.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground to third. Throw over to Bowers, and it's a 1. Back here in Lima, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Stanton now. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0.
A home run here would certainly change things, Boog. Maybe land one by that flamingo statue beyond the left field wall.
1 strike.
McCullers winds, fires. In the air, right side. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a long dart in there, and he found a way.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball to first, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carson Williams.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman, and not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of...
And he got him. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Rob Nen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. And now they're out in front. It's 1-0. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Right side, low. And there's 1 away. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
That was straight queso right there.
That to right. Low makes the play, and there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. That one inside. 1-0. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. And it looks like trouble. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Digging in, Evan Carter. Swing and a pop-up. Williams pulls that one down. As we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jason Adam.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 2-1.
Oh, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Strike three, got him swinging. Now one away. And now here is Preston Wilson. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
0-2.
And a good eye there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Just misses. The count now 2-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Agustin Ramirez swings through it for strike one. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that is the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game. That off.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Up the middle, DeVries fires to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. Evan Carter digs in now.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That's a base hit.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Nick Castellanos swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count. One and one.
And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Outside low, and that's ball 3.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Lays out for it, but it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And back here in New Orleans, this is Corbin Carroll. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I've definitely questioned it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks. That didn't make me feel any better.
Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next is the designated hitter, Tony Gwynn. That one's in there, 0-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Justin Martinez. Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Line to second. It's snagged on the bounce. And they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Now there's a bullet down the line. Dives and makes the catch. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Here's a rocket out to left. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch
strikes.
in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The next offering misses. Now 1 and 2. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And he pumps it a strike. Late with the swing there. No score here in the second. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Leo DeVries. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. This to third, DeJong. Slings it across. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at Pinhead Park. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Here's Michael Toglia. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Almost got him.
2 strikes. Ball, that's off the plate.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's inside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. So up next, Kyle Farmer. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. 2 down.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
JT Realmuto, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And that one hammered. Tatis really on his horse for it. Lays out and makes the play. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Jose Alvarado on to pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
That's in there. That's strike 2. That one 95 to finish him off. Austin Hedges stands in. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third. Jump throw. In time. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Steve Finley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good
swing and a miss. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Goose Gossett. Go ahead run on base. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Walked his first time. That's the 3rd. Sends it across the 1st. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Carter, the next to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it to Smith. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Grounded out his first time up. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because
swing and a miss. Bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Check swing and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Tap foul at the plate.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat.
Got it! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
With the winning run standing at second. And here in extra innings. And now the DH, Tony Gwynn. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball,
just
inside.
misses there. Runner at second, 2 down.
Man, so close to the immaculate inning as that foul ball spoils it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jason Adam. Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here, Fernando Tatis Jr. Back here in New Orleans. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 3-0. So digging in, Paul DeJong. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
That one not close. And 1-1.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Robert Suarez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Finley on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Kyle Farmer getting ready to hit. Walked his first time. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Smith, he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Justin Martinez.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Cronenworth at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Gwynn leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Leo DeVries digs in now. Hard hit left side. And that'll do it. The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here.
You